They're just like, Seabiscuit, you failed us. Who wants Jello?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Stiff Socks. It's just me.
No. Hey, I'm in this bitch too.
Fuck!
All right, we in this bitch, you in this bitch. Where did that term "in this bitch" come from? We in this bitch.
We in this bitch. I think that a guy was fucking a girl, and he's like, "Yo, I'm in this bitch." Oh no, he was fucking a girl, right? And then his roommate came home and was like, "Daryl, where are you?" And he goes, "Yo, I'm in this bitch."
Who's fucking who at that point?
Daryl was fucking a girl in his room, and the roommate came home.
We in
and
this
was looking
bitch?
for Daryl, and was like, "Where's Daryl?" And Daryl was in a girl. He was like, "Yo, I'm in this bitch."
We in this bitch. Is there a more universal word than bitch?
That's pretty universal.
The bitch.
The bitch.
You put that together.
The bitch. Bitch is the fun. I mean, bitch is so fun to say, dude.
It is, but it's like, I think it's on its way out.
No.
I think we're going to look back at this podcast in 3 years and be like, "Ooh, are we really saying the B word on air?"
No, I think they tried to. I think they tried to get it out. It's because it's definitely more violent than it was 10 years ago. They're trying to push it out, but I think it's having a resurgence.
It's coming back.
Dude, I'll tell you why. Because I say bitch on stage, and it doesn't have this like visceral reaction that it used to have. I remember
you saying it's coming back?
Yes, I'm saying that it's having a resurgence. I don't think people are giving a fuck about bitch anymore.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't.
Well, sometimes when there's not a lot going on in the news, people are just like, "What word should we cancel?" And then it's just like bigger shit happens, and like, "Oh yeah, we'll circle back to this." In
there's like a
2024
like a war, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't think we care about CUNT anymore." I couldn't even say it. Why couldn't I even say it?
Yeah,
that's a word that will get you fought,
dude. Girls will. Yeah, oof, they don't not like hearing that word. But
no,
you little Australian, that's your bread and butter right there. That's your paprika on the morning toast. Just a little bit of.
I will say.
Spelling it out. It's just funny. The girls are listening at home like, he's not saying it. No, that's a big one, dude.
Oof. That will literally have a DJ scratch off the record. You go, ski weep, and it's just done.
It's just. Oh my God, bro. We got to talk about this rapper in a sec. Should we talk about this guy? Dude, I found this guy online. What is this month? This dude's name is 645 AR, which is a short ass license plate. But this guy, he squeak raps.
Squeak raps.
That's
what he does.
Can I play a sec?
Yes. It is atrocious.
I mean,
oh no, it's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
The beat, the production is great. That just goes to show you how important a producer is.
The producer's the entire thing. No one cares about the lyrics.
Bro, you could read Braille on fucking a hard beat, and that's just, still just a beat, but it's fire, though.
You can play spoons on a beat.
Spoons on a beat. What's that shit? You ever do this shit where you put water on the rim of like a wine glass and then rim it around?
It's the coolest thing in the world. And then you put different
levels.
amounts, and then,
the comments on this are just hilarious, but I don't know if he's trolling or not, but then Genius, the publication brand, whatever the fuck, media company, how they do the interviews with him. There it is. Words. Here it is.
Got it.
Oh, sorry. I was in Vegas all weekend, so I am dumb as shit.
C-U-N-T.
But he breaks it down. He's like, "Yeah, man, so I moved out of Florida with me and my mom." And then it just goes to his normalized voice. And then it's like this like banner watched by. It's like, and here's the chorus. He's like, the comments are just amazing. It says, "Everybody gangsta until SpongeBob Squeaky Boots starts rapping." Hilarious. You didn't watch SpongeBob, so you know what? There's better ones. This is Playboy Cardi's baby coming out of the womb. Love it. You know. Let's see. Little kids explain why they're crying. Hilarious. Little kids never know why they're crying. They're just like, no. They always figure it out mid-cry. Then they're like, we good again.
You know what's hilarious? The turnaround, the quick turnaround they have.
Oh, yeah.
My niece and nephew, they could be wailing. And they're like, "You want ice cream?" I'm like, yes, I would love some ice cream, madam. It's like, what were you? You don't even care what you're crying about.
Well, they also just run out of words when you say, "Why are you crying?" Well, I'm crying because... Exactly.
It's come a long way, though. I mean, remember the whisper rap?
Whisper rap is...
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear.
Which, yeah, that would only be so weird without a beat. If it was just whispering...
Yeah, that's a scary movie if there's no beat.
Oh, yeah, that's a horror film. That's doing numbers in the box office. I'll tell you that much. I just want to know if this guy's trolling. I mean, Blueface, baby. Mr. Blueface trolled his way into fame. He got made fun of on Twitter for rapping off beat. Rode with it.
Yeah, work me through that.
So Blueface, he's
Blueface baby.
The baby. Blueface baby. Ben Franklin tattooed on the face. Blueface.
No, 100. He doesn't.
He has Ben. He had Ben Franklin tattooed.
Ben Franklin on his face,
which is hilarious. Ben Franklin just rolling his grave like, fam, no. All right. He does Blueface baby. I can't spell.
Blueface baby has a tattoo on his face.
Oh yeah, it's Benjamin Franklin.
Is it like big body? Is it like big body on his face, like half his face?
It's the size of a large ear.
Oh, I have seen that. I just didn't know what it was.
Benjamin Franklin.
I was like, why does he have a pharaoh on his face?
Well, it's like Ben Franklin, but like thugged out. Like if Ben Franklin like owned an auto shop or something.
Right.
Hilarious. Wow. You ever see those shirts in like Venice Beach as like a president or like SpongeBob all thugged out? And you're like, who's this for?
Also, who's getting like? Does SpongeBob
making bands off
paid off that?
It's like why? It's the same thing we've talked about this before. It's like when they make Lois Griffin like a porn on Pornhub. You're like, why can we just have cartoons separate?
People are into it, man.
And then all of a sudden, SpongeBob got an ankle monitor on. I'm like, he got tiny ass ankles. Where do you find an ankle monitor that fits him?
You could.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
You could draw anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, they put branding things on chickens. The little tags. They have tiny ankles. Chickens got no legs, bro.
Dude, my legs are fucking tiny. I got these big, stupid ass shoulders and these little ass
very
legs.
Broad shoulders.
I look like a funnel, like a fucking funnel, dude.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, that's
every cartoon character ever, like Johnny Bravo, no legs, but fucking just.
You know what's hilarious is like draw legs.
Yeah.
You can draw whatever you want. Just draw legs.
Also, what's the thing with only 4 fingers? Every cartoon, they got 3 up top, 1 on the side.
I hate it.
Why not?
You know why? Because 5 is too many. Like on a drawing, why do we? It's too.
Is it? It
looks like you got a squid on your hand. Yeah,
you need to do that cartoon shit. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of hands, dude, I did VR. Have you ever done the VR shit?
Yeah, it's interesting,
dude. It is crazy. I did this VR. I was on a cruise and I did this.
Fleshlight?
What's that?
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Huh? Well, let me ask you this. You still have your fleshlight, by the way.
Huh?
Did you bring the fleshlight on the cruise?
I had to sit down with myself as an adult and make that decision. I did not bring it, but I'm telling you, I had to be like, Michael, you don't need it. You don't need it.
Okay, but now looking back.
Should have brought it.
Should have brought it. The seas are lonely, all right?
Should have fucking
Should have brought it. Should have brought it.
Dude, I think
you were gone for 2 weeks.
Yes, I think I'm wearing it out a little. Are you?
What?
I think I'm wearing my fleshlight out a little bit. It's a little looser.
It's because you haven't cleaned it.
You have to clean it?
Oh my God, we talked about this. You're supposed to clean it every time you use it, Michael.
I mean, is that a shock?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Is that like a rule?
Is that a shock from Floor Factor over here? He ain't cleaning that bad boy out. Yeah, well, you supposed. Where do you think the nut goes?
Oh, I thought it
You're just building up a fucking man-made Go-Gurt right now, dog. You one step away from squirting that thing all over.
How much money would it take you to eat that?
$5.
How much money? How much money?
You got a good diet.
If I never cleaned it, I'm talking about we're in 20 to 30 sessions.
We're 7 minutes in. How are we already at this?
What do you mean? Have you been on this podcast?
No. How much money? What?
It's loaded. 30 jizzes in there.
All right. Well, let me ask you this.
All right.
Did you eat any fruits that week?
I'm sorry?
Did you eat any fruits that week? Because the pineapple thing is real.
It is real. I'm telling you.
Tried it.
Real. What do you mean you tried it?
What?
Did you try it or you asked somebody how did that? Yo, tell me the truth.
Well, bro, I went half and half on a smoothie. You feel me?
Hey.
A little bit of toasted strudels. Imagine that dude fucking see me when I give it an ass.
Oh.
Anyway.
How much money, dude? You didn't answer. 30 jizzes. Mine.
What?
And hold on.
0.
Every girl that you do it for free?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. So here's it is.
You gotta eat it like Chobani yogurt. I don't like that at all.
You have to chug it. You
gotta
can't chug it like
chug semen.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Okay.
But it's got the consistency of 4-week-old milk. I don't think it's going down easy.
I think you can chug it. If it's in the little...
Have you seen that shit online called thick water?
The absolute
dude, there's water. I think it's at Walmart. Gabe, hit them. Google. But it's water with a thick consistency, but it's just water. It's called thick water.
Oh,
and people are like drinking it. A lot of people on TikTok were drinking it, and they're like gag instantly. I kind of want to try it.
Well, what's in it that's making it hard? Like what? You know what I mean? Is it?
Oh, you know what's hard.
My dick.
Huh? Goddamn.
No. I'm gonna actually do that voice when I come though. That's my next thing. I have to remember that. No, I want to do the goddamn. I've never done it.
Or the screamy.
Yeah, I want to be like
Yeah,
I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, thick water. Gabe, anything on that?
Yeah, you can chill it, you can heat it, or you can freeze it into ice cubes. It won't get
Why the
thicker over
fuck would you
time.
freeze it?
It won't get thicker over time. What is making it thick? Is it like
something called xanthan? It's xanthan based.
Oh, for sure getting rickets from that.
Fucking that thick water, baby. That
Someone used it to make top ramen. They said spicy noodle challenge, except I replaced my water with thickened water.
I'm
sound too bad.
still not understanding. Is it like a smoothie or they're like?
I
you know what I mean?
think it has the consistency of what's inside of your fleshlight. Maybe with a little less speed bumps in there.
How much money?
I just don't think
30
I'm at
chances.
a point right now where I'm like scratching my neck, be like, you know what, I really need some top ramen right now.
That's
so,
true.
You know, give me a,
That's true.
$75.
$20 million.
Yes.
Of course. There you go. See, let's start high, then we'll work
Dude,
backwards.
$20 million. You could buy
wouldn't you do?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, Tampa for sure.
I'm going there soon. Oh, what a great time
Look
to plug my
at
shows.
that.
March 24th, Tampa, Florida, the city in the world with the most strip clubs. It's either that or Portland. I forget which one.
I think it's Portland.
Which is
I think we talked about
hilarious.
this before. I think it's Portland.
Yeah, I don't know.
Portland is
booking in Portland.
How is it Portland?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't want because when I think of Portland, I just think of women with like long armpit hair.
I just think of IPAs. You know, just a bunch of beer and hair.
I hate strip clubs so much.
Really.
Do you like them?
I don't know.
I hate them.
You know where strip clubs are great? In Atlanta, where
Give it to
I'll
'em.
also be March 4th, ladies and gentlemen. March 4th, Playhouse Variety Theater in Atlanta. But the funniest part is like Atlanta, like people like the chicken wings at the strip club are like that's what people go there for.
For the food. Well, that makes sense.
The chicken wings in Atlanta are like supposed to fire at strip clubs, which
Well,
is
yeah,
hilarious. If you're a stripper, your biggest contender is some lemon pepper in the corner. You're out there working out every day. You eat healthy. You hit them squats 4 times a week just so some dude up front can be like, oh, we just came here for some protein.
Do you ever think that a stripper got tipped in a teriyaki wing?
Yes. I would be pumped.
Making it rain?
I'd be pumped.
with
I'd be
fucking-
stoked. You ever get paid in food? Like when somebody's like somebody would be like, hey, I'll give you $25 to pick you up from LAX. You're like, no, I'm not picking you up from the airport. And they're like, I'll buy you lunch. And you're like, yo, In-N-Out? That's $7.
What? Yeah, that's hilarious.
Food mentally. Because when you get $25, you're like, I don't want to spend this on food. But when somebody gives you food, you're like fucking thinking you beat the system. You're looking at the In-N-Out employee like, yeah, fucking, you know what? Do I want double cheese, bitch? Yeah, goddamn. Give me a motherfucking animal style fry.
Dude, well, the $25 doesn't do anything for you emotionally, but when you eat food, you're like, ooh, I'm full.
There's something about eating a meal that you didn't pay for. It tastes that much better.
Oh my god.
You pay for Chipotle, trash. Somebody goes, you want a free bowl? You're like, is this Gordon Ramsay? Who cooked this? Also, I went to a fucking dude. Okay, I don't think making fun of people's jobs is correct unless you work a motherfucking Chipotle. This guy, I get a bowl and I like to put a little bit of lemon on top, you know, because who the fuck am I? John Daly? What is that, a golfer?
That's a golfer, dude.
Arnold Palmer? He like lemon.
Palmer, he's a golfer, and he has a drink called Arnold Palmer, which is half iced tea, half lemonade.
Which is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
What a fucking flex on the... That is
imagine?
the whitest drink ever, though.
Yes.
Iced tea, like lemonade was too much. He's like, I need to chill this bitch out a little bit. Also, but you got a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of sugar.
Oh no, it's amazing.
It's
Have
great.
you ever had it?
Little Virgin Four Loco. I'm down for it.
What's the whitest drink? Nantucket Nectar?
I'll tell you what the whitest
Anything
drink.
Nantucket's white as fuck.
Carrot? No, not carrot juice.
No, carrot juice might be white. Milk? Milk.
Soy milk?
What's whiter, soy milk or just like
I'll tell you
straight
what.
up whole
I'll tell you what
milk?
it is. It's Diet Coke. I was talking about this with somebody earlier today.
Yeah.
Diet Coke. There is a cult behind Diet
Yes.
Coke. I don't know what is in it, but the people that drink Diet Coke, like that is a shit. You offer them Coke Zero, you're getting a Glock pulled to your head. Fucking beep, 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 beep. Guy is in the back being like, bitch, Coke Zero, no. Pepsi, no. Diet Coke. Like, they are loyal.
They are loyal.
Day one fans.
If you are a soda drinker, you are you're like Crips and Bloods, dude. It's like there's a line. That's what you drink.
Which is, I think that's the whitest drink is Diet Coke.
Wow.
It's up there.
It is it's up there. It's up there. Snapple?
Crystal Light?
It's up there.
Crystal.
Thick water.
Thick water, dude. That's for fucking.
Thick water.
That's for CUNTs, bro. No, ain't nobody want to fucking have that.
Thick water gives you better control of the liquid in your mouth. It helps slow down the rate of liquids, which lessens the chance of liquid going into your airway. Has that ever been a problem for you guys?
If you're a full adult and you can't drink, that's when you drink and you start coughing. You're like, I've done this 1,100 times. What am I doing?
You just go and it's running down your face, and you're like, "Where am I at in life? I'm so depressed." Wait, thick water.
That's when you know your product ain't shit. Is when you have to make up stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it helps you control what you drink. Who's just fucking taking a sip of water and be like, just reckless?
Yeah, who's taking a sip of water, choking, and be like, you know what? I just was thicker, so I didn't choke. That's not the problem, sir. The problem is you can't drink.
I want to try it.
I do too.
They sell it at Walgreens.
That makes sense. Walgreens is just like the as seen on TV store, both out the TV part. It's just all that weird shit. I don't know.
They have everything there, dude.
But it's like it's never stuff you'd need, but you're like, I could get that.
The as seen on TV shit?
Well, Walgreens.
Walgreens has like medicine and fucking condoms.
But like there's like 3 solid aisles where it's just like whatever the fuck you want. It's an Easter egg with Bluetooth, and you're like, what? It's chocolate.
It's all the ads seen on TV, like in that area.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I don't need a spatula that also plays music. What is this? Or I might.
Ooh.
Dude, have you heard that new rapper?
Every time you cook. Speaking of cooking, yeah. So I went to Chipotle, right, and I asked this guy.
Sorry, go ahead.
I go, do you have any lemons? And the guy looks at me and he goes, I gotta ask the manager. I was like, is lemons code for something?
Where the lemons are, or if they even have lemons? I said,
do you guys have lemons? He goes, I gotta ask the manager. I was like,
for what?
There's 2 places a lemon would be at Chipotle: the kitchen or the fridge
or the trash can.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
But if you're looking at a customer, he didn't even look behind him. He didn't even hit the dad reversing the car to parallel park. He just straight up looked at me and goes, I'd have to ask the manager. And I go, well, can you ask the manager? I asked for the manager. I was like, oh, shit, I'm on my Karen shit today. And then the manager goes, no, right off the bat. I was like, how did she know that, but you didn't?
He might be new.
Yeah, but also, that's not a crazy question.
Correct. He's not. You didn't ask him the code.
Like, do you guys have Gorgonzola?
Safe. Right. It was a very you don't know if you have lemons.
Lemons.
It's okay. It's okay if this is your first hour of work. That's the only excuse. I don't know. Have you ever had a new job where people ask you questions and you have no fucking idea?
You play into it and you be like, maybe. Let me check.
Yes.
But he just went, let me ask the manager.
Also, he works at Chipotle, so I don't know if he's, you know what I mean.
That was like, did I ask him what temperature they cook the meat at? And he was like, I gotta bring somebody higher up. But I said, what?
Where are the lemons? It's a very simple question. Where are the lemons, sir? Where are the fucking lemons? Also, do you know who drinks thick water? That guy. 100%.
That guy. You know, it'd be funny. Here, I saw this one prank online one time where they went up to marathon runners and instead of water, they'd give them like vodka.
That's fucked. That's that.
I couldn't think of a worse thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
Warm vodka, I'm swinging. I won't connect, but I'll swing.
Have you ever? No, you haven't. Gabe, have you ever run long distance? No. You haven't either.
I did once. I ran a mile.
I cheated on the mile in my middle school.
What do you mean you cheated?
Dude, we would have to do the cross country run where we sort of had to do, but our school wasn't big enough. It was probably like a 3
You had to do like 5 laps or whatever.
Yeah, so I got halfway through the first lap, hid in the bathroom, and then when my classmates came around for their 5th lap, I joined them. And
what did you do in the bathroom?
I don't know.
What'd you do in the bathroom, Gabe?
I jerked off.
There you go.
Did you
forget what podcast we were on? Anyways, dude, but long distance, I haven't run super, super long, but I've run probably 8. I think the longest I've ever run was 8 miles.
All right, okay.
No, but hold on.
I haven't ran super long. Oh, just the distance from the beach to Pasadena.
Okay.
Just flex away, baby.
You know when you fight with someone and you got nothing, and you do, okay.
Oh,
I just realized my laugh is very similar to that guy's rapping. Did he take it from me? Yes. The answer is yes.
You're him.
How much money would it take you to drink my cum?
What? So if somebody handed you vodka.
Oh, so what I'm saying is I have run that distance.
Because you're
dying.
drinking it with water speed.
Yes.
I thought, what if you gave him thick water? It'd be hilarious.
And the guy just fucking died. If someone handed me warm vodka, I mean, I'm fighting them.
I think it's literally distilled clam chowder. That's what thick water's got to be.
Oh, it's so gross. You're just drinking guacamole.
Yeah.
That's what's in my head is it like water, but then there's nuggets in it?
I think it's
or is it like guacamole?
I'd imagine it's like Jell-O that's been sitting out for a couple hours.
You know what is really underrated? Jell-O.
It's weird.
Oh, I love it. Do you like Jell-O?
I don't not love it.
Oh, so you don't love it?
You don't fucked it up for me. People are like, they got horse hooves in there.
No, they don't.
They do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, gelatin is horse hooves.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Okay.
They're just like, Seabiscuit, you failed us. Who wants Jell-O?
Horse hooves?
That's gelatin.
But there's enough horse hooves to go around to make Jell-O?
I don't know. Yeah.
God, so Bill Cosby killed a bunch of horses and did the other shit.
Yeah.
God, he has bodies.
Wasn't his pudding?
Fuck. It was Jell-O, though. Was it only pudding?
They're usually right next to each other at the buffet.
Is pudding Jell-O?
What?
No. I'm saying like when he was doing the commercials, was it just
pudding chocolate Jell-O?
That's what I'm wondering.
Is pudding chocolate Jell-O? Not the same consistency.
All the 7-year-olds listening to this podcast right now are like, you fucking idiot. Jell-O just you got to be in the mood for it.
You ever go to a haunted house and then it's like all dark and they have like bowls and they're like, put your hand in brains, and it's always Jell-O? Am I the only person to ever done that? Dude,
I can visualize it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All the haunted houses I did in the East Coast, they had like bowls. It was like a dark room and it had like bowls.
Dude, you know what I used to fuck with as a kid would be that fake dirt.
The fake dirt.
All right, don't look at me like
No
that.
idea
What are you talking about? First time this ever happened. I don't know, and then get
Nah.
What do you mean fake dirt?
You might have just called it something. It would be pudding, chocolate pudding, and then on top, they put gummy worms in it, like little worms, and they crush up Oreos on top and put the Oreos on top.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That shit was fire. Don't look at me like that.
All right, you got to walk me through this one more time.
Pudding.
Okay, don't raise your voice at me.
Chocolate mother. Chocolate mother pudding. Chocolate pudding, right? Oh,
Chocolate
fucking
pudding. Like
Bill
done,
Cosby.
like done chocolate pudding.
What do you mean done?
I don't know, because
75% loaded chocolate pudding.
Motherfucker, when you said dirt in my head, it wasn't done. They dumped the thing and it was just like, you know what I mean? You know how when you make pudding, you fucking open the package and it's just like dried, whatever. That, when you said fake dirt, I was like, oh, that's what the fake dirt is.
No. So done.
Done. Okay,
matured pudding.
Okay.
401k.
Okay. Cougar
retirement
pudding.
plans.
All right. Big ass tit pudding.
Big titty pudding might be the episode title. We'll confirm later. But it was done pudding, right? Matured, fucking leveled up pudding, right?
Yeah.
And then on top, they would crumple up a bunch of Oreos. The Oreos were the dirt.
I get it.
And then you'd stick gummy worms in it to replicate worms coming out.
Okay. Gummy worms, take those out. But everything else, I'm on board.
Eating them together was trash. Like, you ever had chocolate covered gummy bears? Worst invention ever.
I don't, yeah.
They're stupid. They're dumb. And if you made them and you're listening, fuck off. It's just two flavors you don't want to mix.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense why it would mix.
No.
You give me like a chocolate covered pretzel?
Separate?
Scoo fucking weep.
Chocolate covered fruit. Hold up. Yeah, damn. One time I had a chocolate covered pineapple at the Dole factory in Hawaii.
Absolutely not.
What?
Get that out of my fucking face, dude. Chocolate covered pineapple?
No. See, I see where you're going because that is almost like the chocolate covered gummy bear, but it was fresh pineapple. It was cold. It fucking Well, I was also a 9-year-old boy, so anything just with sugar, you're like, I fucking love it. But it was fucking amazing.
Can't be.
It was though.
You ever have a chocolate covered banana?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah. I only like banana as a banana. That's it.
It
Don't
is
put
banana.
any shit. No, it's not. It's chocolate.
seductive ass
chocolate
banana,
on
though.
this bitch. I like banana. Banana has a very distinct flavor, and that's all I'm cool with.
If you say you don't like chocolate covered strawberries, I'll rip the cord on this podcast right now.
Oh, I have 3 of those in my ass right now. I fucking love those.
Dude, I think that right there, I think that's what a good titty should taste like, is a chocolate covered strawberry.
Oh, dude, if I found a girl that her nipple tastes like chocolate covered strawberry,
it's a flavor like no other.
I would take her to a circus, and then she would be an attraction, and I would take 10%.
All right.
Jew!
I think that's just a pimp.
I think I would be a good pimp.
Pimps are just managers of strippers.
Yeah, but the strippers do more. They're not strippers though. They're like they're going in. They're making things come. They got to go to people's Marriott hotel rooms.
Yeah, but like my manager sends me out on shit. I do the job. He gets percentage. Pimps be out here being like, "You do your thing, girl. Toot that thing up, mommy, and make it roll. Once you pop, like it for me, then bro. Pop, like and drop it. Hey, yeah. Anyways, that I don't know where I was going with that, but okay, I don't know. It's a good.
Your
business
manager
model.
also doesn't
No.
slap you if you don't bring home the money.
Once.
What?
Moving.
What?
So what else do you have? Nah, my manager's great. Shout out to the boy Andy.
Andy, very nice dude. Love that guy. Valentine's Day. That's where we're going.
Real quick before we get on that.
Okay, let's do it, bro.
I just want to say before we get into it, we were talking about running the mile at school, right? We all had to do it, right?
Yes.
I had a teacher. All this cool shit stopped happening like the year right before I got there. But there was this teacher, and he used to place $20 bills. He was balling. He was just one of those guys that taught just because he just needed shit to do. Like, you know those people? He was a history teacher, but also just needed like a fucking career.
He also had like a Ferrari. And like,
he
get
pulled
out
up
of
in
here.
that Porsche.
Really?
Oh, everybody else pulling up in that Hyundai. He's like, but he had he got in trouble for this, obviously. But he put $20 around the field, and then everybody would be lined up, and then he would like blow the whistle, and then everybody would sprint and try to find it.
Yes, that is the best. What's wrong with that?
Nothing really. I mean, I don't see a problem.
So he was a history teacher or a PE teacher?
Well, both.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny when your school doesn't have enough money and you do both things?
Well, I think it's hilarious when there's a football coach, but like also science, and he's just in there like,
yeah.
All right, boys. So clearly, last Friday we beat Agora, and that relates to chemtrail. You don't know what you're talking about.
No idea. You know my favorite teachers is when they used to read out of the book. Hey, you don't know shit. All you're doing is reading. Then the guy goes, "Oh, just read."
You went to the University of fucking AutoZone, bro. You don't know what's going on.
You don't know shit, bro.
That's hilarious.
You know
yeah.
X's and O's, but you don't know bio.
Yeah. No, I think he might have just been a PE teacher, but yeah, he's put money around, which is pretty funny. He was balling.
I love that. That's the best Easter egg hunt in the entire world.
Yeah.
$20 to a kid, that's like $40 million.
Oh, bro.
Dude, I used to steal $20 from my mom's purse, and I thought I was Bezos.
Smooth 20.
Smooth 20, dude. I was such a bad kid.
$20 is just such a good crisp. You got $20 back.
When was the last time you used cash? I mean, I don't even. I tip in cash.
Yeah, tip in cash.
When was the last time you gave someone like at a?
Dude, a lot of places now they're like card only. Like
They have no idea what
LA
cash is.
places, you're like, hey, here's then like, yeah, we just only take card, and you're like, fuck.
You know how annoying it is for a business to accept cash though. Like, cause then they got to go to the bank. They have to have change prepared so they can give you change and shit.
But some places, like the taco trucks, are like, credit card, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, because they don't pay
flipping that
taxes.
dope.
They don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Have you done taxes yet?
Kind of in the midst of it. I just paid a fuck ton of it. It's trash, stupid.
I
hate
can't.
it. Anyways.
I am scared.
Yeah.
I am scared. Because you probably don't know, but comedians, they don't get taxed initially.
So you at the end of the year, you got to add shit up, which is fucked because you have an illusion of what you made.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, I fucking crushed it last year. And then the IRS is like, squeamy. You really thought, you bitch?
They go give me 60K.
And then, bro, yeah, you get fucked.
Oh, dude, I've had people get fucked. I've had people being like, I don't have enough money, and then they have to do like a payment plan with the IRS, and then they're paying taxes from 2007 in 2021.
It's not good.
Garbage.
No, comedy hard enough. And then they're like, hey, we're going to pay you this, but we're not going to tax you. You get to figure that out. And you're like, I have a 6th grade math degree.
I don't.
At best.
I don't know anything. I have no idea how taxes work. Zero idea. First of all, I would like to know where my money goes. If I'm paying you, I need to be like, okay, this $6 that you're taking from me, we're going to build Sepulveda, the road. Fine. Good. You know?
Nah. It ain't going there.
It's not going there. It's going in some white congressman's pocket so we can afford a stripper.
Dude, that's what. Well,
Okay.
if I knew it went there, I'm trying to support her. I'm trying to get her out of this.
That's true. I would feel so much better.
You know what'd be funny if you got an alert every time it was like spent? It was like $7 went here, $8 went there.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I want to support Cinnamon Sticks, the stripper. She
There's about
deserves
48 pounds of beef jerky. All right, I don't know how to feel about that. But
it. I love beef jerky.
why not?
Fuck.
We were talking about Valentine's Day, dude.
Valentine's Day, dude.
That was last Friday.
I was doing
What did
shows.
your fleshlight get into?
Bring it.
You think about
Didn't
it?
bring it. I haven't used it in a little bit.
Where do you keep it? Propped up? Like
Keep
in
it
the kitchen?
No, I keep it in my bedroom on
the
the pillow.
spatulas in it?
On the pillow next to me.
All right.
And I talk to it.
Put a little bit of CBD oil on it.
Oh, a little bit of
The lavender. Yeah.
Hey! Yeah. No, she lives in. It's definitely a she.
That just caught me off guard.
Her name's Deborah.
You bring it to life. Deborah?
Deborah, yeah.
Deborah the flashlight.
Deborah the fleshlight.
Fleshlight. There it is.
Fleshlight.
Deborah the fleshlight.
Yeah. But yeah, she lives in my drawer. And
You know what they need? You can buy little costumes for dogs.
this is a great idea. This is where this is going.
Fleshlight clothes.
Is the greatest idea.
A little fucking little sweater.
A little sweater, dude.
For your fleshlight.
A little monocle.
Little Lululemons.
Dude, can you imagine putting a monocle on the slit of the pussy?
No.
Okay, well, I can.
Because then it's just magnifying more plastic. And I don't know. A little top hat.
Top hat's hilarious. Maybe some shoes, like rollerblades. Come on.
Well, you can put it on the table, get some traction.
You know those skateboards, the finger skateboards?
Tech decks.
That would be so dope if you could do it with your flashlight.
You probably could.
You definitely.
I just think clothes would be cool. A little wetsuit.
Wetsuit is that's functional,
Keeps it warm.
warm, and
Wait, hold up. Why is that? That probably is a thing.
what did it?
Fleshlight clothes. Can we see if that is a thing?
If it's a
Oh yeah, I'm googling it.
dude, if flashlight clothes is a
baby.
thing, our
There's gotta
society is.
Bro, I mean, they got like koozies that look like t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't make any functional sense though. It doesn't give it it doesn't make it hotter or whatever.
What?
Huh?
You tell me you see a Fleshlight with a Grateful Dead t-shirt on you and a little chubbed up.
I kind of like Grateful Dead.
I'm saying, she got like a Alicia Keys t-shirt on you. Like, oh, who this?
Oh man.
I don't see any clothes for your fleshlight, but I
Okay.
do see a T-shirt that says, "I'm a fleshlight. Try me."
I'm a fleshlight.
I saw a hilarious shirt in Vegas over the weekend. I was in Vegas doing shows. It was great. Thank you for coming out.
Shoom.
But people in Vegas just wear wild outfits. This girl had neon pants and a shirt, and it said, "I just want to win some slot machines and some dick."
Do you think she won dick? It's very easy for a lady to win dick. I'll tell you what.
It was almost like too much of a setup,
Yeah, I hear
where
you.
you're like, that's aggressive.
In serious land, I would never have sex with a woman because it does feel like a setup. Anytime a lady is too aggressive, I'm like, oh, this is a setup.
Feds.
This is
But I was just also thinking, like, who printed this shirt?
a genius.
It looked handmade for sure. It looked like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know who like makes those shirts at the malls where
Yes.
you're like, I wanted to say happy birthday, Jaden, and then with like Sonic the Hedgehog vaping on a scooter on the back. They're like, all right.
I'm like, okay.
And but the ones it looked like it was on with electrical tape. It was a sight. It was a sight.
Oh, it wasn't good.
No. No.
I thought she went to Hot Topic and bought it.
No. She for sure wrote it out on a piece of paper, slid it to a guy at a kiosk, and was like, I'll see you in 45.
And he was like, you want some dick? Because obviously you need to win some.
The shirt.
This shirt.
The shirt.
There you go.
My favorite thing about Vegas is they have slot machines in the airport, which is just hilarious.
It's the saddest thing in that they have slot machines
They have
in the Reno airport.
They
And
have a smoking section, but it's just an indoor box. It's
Yes.
you can just smoke in the airport while you gamble, but it's just an indoor box.
it looks
It looks like a lab experiment.
it looks like you're a gerbil. It looks like
Yeah.
there's a bunch of gerbils smoking. Anytime, because they always just push the smokers into corners and shit.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
It really is. And they also, like a gerbil, if you bang on the glass, they too get really mad. So I wouldn't recommend doing
They have
that.
wheels and shit.
Dude,
They can run on.
oh, yeah. You ever been on a flight to Vegas? It's fucking
Yes.
lit.
It's terrible.
It is lit. People are because I flew from North Carolina to Vegas, not to brag. North Carolina.
Ooh, North Carolina.
But dude, there was this lady. Okay, All right, hold on. Tangent.
All right.
Sorry, airplane story. Whoa, what a fucking
it's
crazy
so
comedian.
weird.
But I flew from North Carolina and there to Vegas, and there was like fucking 4 bachelorette parties. This guy and this girl couple were sitting next to me. I was in an aisle seat. They were housing IPAs. I'm talking, they probably had 6 each and 3 gin and tonics. They got up to pee. I counted 7 times.
No.
7 times.
No.
But here's the thing. I like aisles because I like to edit videos on the flight, and I like the extra shoulder space right
course.
there. 7 times.
No.
7.
Because then, if you're in the aisle and they need to get up, what do you have to do? You have to fucking totally take your laptop
I had my
off
laptop
and
with a
think,
hard drive and
put it away.
headphones, and I would feel it coming because they'd look at me, and I had my noise canceling headphones on, flex, and then they'd be like, "We got it." And at one point, I was just like, "6 fucking time."
Drink less.
Whose fault is it? Who's at fault here?
What do you mean?
Do I have here? I prefer aisle seats.
Yes.
When I need to get work done, is that my fault for being in an aisle seat, or is that their fault for drinking too much?
I think it's a combination of both, because if you know that you're going to get work done, and you generally get work done on a plane, you got to go window, because then no one fucking bothers you. You got to go window. You have to.
I like that extra arm space though.
Well, I mean, then that's what you got to figure out. Do you
Yeah.
want that extra arm space
So
and
is
the
that my
chance for them
fault?
to push you out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was fucked.
In this situation, it's completely their fault. Drink less. You don't need to get up 6 times.
They
a
were
week.
hammered. The funniest part about this lady was every time there was turbulence, she would open her shade like she could see what was going on. Turbulence is just a fancy ass word for wind, bitch. All
That's
right?
it.
I don't know what she was looking to see. She would open it and be like, "Who's out there?"
Is Captain America moving this plane around?
Right? Jack and the Beanstalk and King Kong just swinging at each other.
I think so. That
But
makes sense to
I
me.
was just like, "What are you looking for?" But they were wasted.
I hate what. Why are you that drunk on the plane? Because bitch, when you get off the plane, you're not gonna have a
No,
day.
the
You're gonna
ladies-
go back to the hotel in your Sheraton Inn and go to sleep.
That's literally what she said. She goes, "I can't wait to get to the." You know when you're like so angry at somebody, you pretend like you're not listening, but you're listening to the whole goddamn conversation.
Oh, of course.
She goes, "Honey, when we get North Carolina," she goes, "Honey, when we get to the hotel, we gotta take a nap, sleep on the plane, and get drunk in Vegas."
I don't understand. And also, you're spending $1 billion to get fucking IPAs on the plane.
Dude,
it's like $11 a beer.
God, and the bachelor party was split up amongst 3 aisles. So they were a part of the bachelor party, but one person from the bachelor party got left out from the group that was like 3 hours ahead, yelling at each other.
No.
Kathy, how you doing back? Older. They're like, "Kathy, how you doing back there?" You know, matured, 100%, like pudding.
Oh, yeah.
"Kathy, how you doing back there?" She's like, "I'm good. We partying back here." It's just like, you ever see people that just have never been on a plane and they're
Yes.
just like, "Is this a roller coaster?" You're like, "No. Everybody here is sad."
This is not a bar. This
No.
is not a fucking bar. You know what makes me insanely angry is when someone takes over the environment.
Yeah.
You don't own this environment. If you're by yourself in your
yeah.
fucking Toyota Tercel, then you can do that.
Did I tell you about the guy that was reading out loud to his girlfriend on a plane recently?
I hate this whole thing. This dumb bitch can't read.
Dude, no. It was so it was like an aisle behind me adjacent. So like corner.
Got
If
it.
we were playing tic-tac-toe, I'd
it.
be top box, he'd be bottom left.
Box.
Hold up. Vagina. But he had a book out and he was reading soft enough to where if you had your music on, you wouldn't hear it. But I fucking heard it, and I chose to hear it, which is not good. I could have turned the music up, but it's just like, "And then the lamb crossed the road." So these are mature adults. It was off an Kindle.
Where are we at in terms of age? 30, 40,
Adults,
50?
older than me.
50.
30s. 30s. Both could read. And you want, and here's, this is what this key will tell you everything about this couple. They both had Apple Watches on, and they would stand up every hour just to stand because their Apple Watch just to get blood flowing or whatever. So they'd just be standing on a plane, just standing, and everybody in there is like, "Is this a terror attack? What are we expecting out of this?" They would just stand up and sit down. I was the only one losing my mind. I was like, "Do people not know how to just sit and watch a fucking movie?"
These thick water drinking motherfucking.
Bro, but I was just like, these are people.
Dude, all of these people you're describing are the people that are on cruises.
Yeah.
These fucking
People
sea
on
monsters
cruises.
of a people. They're all, first of all, they walk so slow I want to kill them. Anyone on vacation, they lose their mobility.
Yeah.
There's nothing on. What are you looking at?
You ever walk in front of somebody so slow you want to just like pick them up like physically and be like, "I love you," but
I want to just push them on the
just a
ground.
game of Frogger, but just reverse. Be like,
I want to push them on the ground. They look at me. They go,
Push them
why
on the
would
ground.
you do that?
I just want to get them out of the way.
I want to push them on the ground.
All right, well, then they're in your way.
No, but that's very true. But I can jump over a person on the ground.
Okay.
I want to teach them a lesson. People need to be taught lessons, dude.
They just get thrown to the ground. Like,
I know.
what's wrong with you? Hurry up. You're like, I have terrible hips.
That's fine. It drives me insane when
So
people.
you were on a cruise for Valentine's Day.
Sad.
Sad. Well, I could have told you that.
Sad.
Did you
You want me
go,
to say that again? Sad.
Did you go in there with like any hopes though?
I had no hopes. The thing about working on a cruise is like you can't. It's like it's against the rules to like fuck passengers, so that's gone. You know, and then you're like left with just like dancers and fucking Broadway people that didn't make it. So imagine just a bunch of those type of people, and it's just like I don't want to fuck any of these people. You ever like met musical theater people?
Oh, you hear them coming a mile away. They're just
are-
like, the sparrows are coming.
They're 1,718. Shut up, Barbara.
Bro, because I had the theater minor in college, Flex, and they would just be up singing 7:30 a.m. They just see each other and be like, Bartholomew. And I'm like, what? Where do y'all get off just singing? What is in your coffee? Are y'all been just snorting old Hamlet scripts? What's going on here?
Also, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make
Well,
it.
the funniest part is nobody fucked with me in the theater classes because I joined theater late. They're like, we've been doing this our whole lives. And now I'm out here making videos about goddamn energy drinks.
Boom! Who won? Fuck
Who won
you.
now?
Yeah, you're not gonna make it in the Lion King. Okay, you're not. Oh my God! Every morning on this goddamn cruise, my cabin was next to where all the other crew people sleep. Because like the comics, they put them where all the passengers are. So they have like a nice cabin, but like I was literally next to where all the fucking musical people were. Every morning, 7 a.m. They're me-mo, 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 me-mo. Your show's not for 9 hours. Why are you warming up?
Squeeze.
Warming up, dude. But yeah, my Valentine's Day was very, very sad. Oh my God, I got rejected so hard
By who?
by this girl. This girl that was the singer.
Is this on Valentine's Day?
This was like maybe 2 days before
Close
Valentine's
enough.
Day, but it was close enough.
It was Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, I was trying to lock down the Valentine's Day thing, right?
Of course.
So I went to her show. Her show started late, so it was already like late, and I'm like drinking with some people. But I'm drinking because I want to hang out with this woman afterwards. So she comes up afterwards, and we're talking about it's about 1 a.m. We're sitting there talking 30, 40 minutes. We're having some drinks, and you're going for the long play. You're going for like, let me drink. I don't really want to drink, but I'm trying to like kick it with this girl. So let me keep drinking.
Bit, yeah.
Yes. So then we get up. We're about to leave, and I go, yo, you want to hang out like a little longer, a little later? And she was like, nah. She gave me the nah, and then she was like, "I'm gonna hang out with one of my bandmates."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hold on, bitch. First of all, you owe me $36. Okay, that's number one. You owe me $36. I don't want to be drunk on a boat right now. I don't even drink.
Yeah.
I'm six drinks in. I'm wasted. Only reason I'm drunk is because I was trying to hang out with you. Why didn't you tell me this 5 drinks ago? That should be a rule. If you sit down with a dude and you know you're not hitting, you should be like, listen, you're a very nice person, sir. I don't really want to have sex with you, but I would like to hang out with you longer. And like, let him decide.
Is there a more subtle way to do that?
Nah.
Was she flirty at all? Was she?
She
giving
was.
hints?
That's the thing. She was flirty since the moment we met. We met like maybe 3 days before that. So in my head, I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to hit tonight, but like putting in work for the maybe later, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's just something about, I don't know. At a certain age, you just get such bad hangovers. You're like, I wanted to it's just when you drink for no reason, it's kind of annoying.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because I was drinking for no reason. First of all, needless calories for no reason. I'm probably going to get a hangover.
Yeah.
To hang out with you for future maybe hookups. It's like, that's a little, I don't know, man. I don't know. And listen, from her perspective, maybe she was like, oh, we're just friends. We're kicking it. We're having a good time, which is very valid. But it's like, I mean, listen, maybe I just misread the entire situation. Obviously, I did.
It's just like, it just sucks because you're hammered and you're like, the fuck?
Yeah, now I'm going to go
just looking out the window in your room at the ocean being like, I miss my fleshlight.
That's what I'm going to say. I was going to, and I don't even have a
now?
fucking fleshlight.
Could you imagine getting whiskey dick on a fleshlight?
That's definitely happened. That's the saddest thing in the world.
The saddest. And then even the fleshlight's like, get your dick hard.
Oof.
He just starts fingering it.
That.
What is that? Gabe,
Gabe, what are you showing me right now, dude?
Why? What?
Is that an eye on a fleshlight?
Yeah, so in 2012, Fleshlight did a costume contest, an official costume contest.
2012?
So they've got
We'll
put these up
are
on
really
screen.
good.
Yeah, we got
Is that Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
Fucking
We got a
time, baby.
president, I guess.
I don't like that.
I don't. Yeah, that's nope. Okay,
That
what
guy's
is that?
racist. Bro, what? Dude, well, that's the audience of the people that make. Okay, well, we have to show these on the YouTube.
Yeah, we're
Those are the
gonna.
best
Yeah,
ones.
these are.
'Cause
That's
every-
the
'cause
best.
every-
That's great.
Oh, somebody did Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah.
That's really great.
Somebody getting some head. Hold up. No, but one time with that drinking shit, I remember I did a show in Malibu, and this girl was like, "Oh, come meet me right at a bar in Malibu, right?"
Yeah.
I get there, I drove my car, and I was like, "Whatever, fuck it, I'll just Uber back here in the morning,
Yeah.
right?" Kind of far. We get there. She has bottle service with some of her friends. She's like, "You gotta catch up. You gotta catch up." I'm like, "All right, fine, whatever." She's high. She's, whatever. This could be a thing.
Yeah.
I take like probably 7 shots within like 15 minutes. Like,
Shut up.
Like I'm out here.
Wow, 7. Like you.
6.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
2.
Okay, 2.
No, but it was like, when people like, you got to play catch up, which one of the hardest parts about doing stand up is when you get off at a show at 12 and people are like, come to the bar. You get there at 12:30 and like, you got to play catch up. You get blacked out right at 2:30 p.m. They're already passed out. You're like, all right, now I'm just drunk.
Yeah, the
until
time,
5 a.m.
the timeline of this is fucked.
Terrible. Anyways, I get drunk off this because I force drink so quick. And then she's like, I'll be right back. And then I can't find her. And I text her, I go, where you go? She goes, sorry, the guy whose table it was just got invited to another dope party in the hills. We had to leave. Sorry, good catching up.
Absolutely not.
I'm hammered by myself in Malibu for you.
Yes. For the chance to maybe hook up, and you kind of alluded to the fact that we might, and now all of a sudden you're gone. I'm in Malibu by myself hammered. Absolutely not.
I mean, not the worst place to be drunk and lonely, but still.
There's no good place to be drunk. Dude, being lonely is one thing. Being drunk and lonely is it's the worst type of lonely.
It is. It's just like, what? I'm just walking around. My Uber driver was like, how's your night going? I was just like, squeak.
Let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? And answer me truthfully, because I know you will. I just want to ask you if I was a dick in this situation, okay? Last night.
Last night.
So this girl.
Hold up.
Yeah. So this girl hit me up on Bumble.
Okay.
Messages back and forth. Really hot girl, right?
Okay.
So she lives in Vegas, but she's back and forth from LA to Vegas.
Okay. You know what that means?
Stripper, baby.
Viva Las Titties. Anyways.
That's so funny. I think she's it doesn't fucking matter.
I love when girls in their bio have like multiple cities, like LA, plane, Vegas, plane, Seattle. What are you in real estate? Pick a fucking city.
But here,
it's not even like LA. They go to like Anaheim once for a nerd convention. They're like,
are you on tour to get dick? That's what it is, though.
I just don't. It's just hilarious. I'm like, what are all these cities?
Yeah,
There's a lot of girls that do that shit. They have
I know.
they have like 15,000 followers roughly or something, and they put like LA in their bio. But it's like then you message them. They're like, no, I live in Tuscaloosa, but like I go to LA like once a year.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Sacramento? You're like, yeah, well, that's where I live, but like kind of outside of Sacramento.
Daddy was,
I live in North Carolina. You're like, that's not even close. It's not even close, man.
Not even NC, not even close to LA. If you lived in Louisiana,
no,
that's my fault.
Yo, you ever see there's girls on Tinder that will place their thing in fucking in LA, but they live in like Sweden, and I'm like, you green card chasing bitches.
Wow, I didn't think about that. I thought.
Oh my god! And anytime I see some girl that's outside the country that's put it in LA or New York, and they're like super hot, I'm like, that's exactly, you just want that green card, which is, respect the hustle. Anyways, so we're messaging back and forth with this girl.
Ivanka.
Yes, I messaged back and forth with this girl, and she's like, let's link. I said, cool. We exchanged numbers. Then she FaceTimes.
The girl's like, let's link. It's hilarious.
I know. She's a dude, and
she's like, let's
she's
build,
the
fam.
yeah, she goes, let's link, fam.
And so you FaceTime her?
So we FaceTime. She's like,
I just to like screen test.
Well, she FaceTimed me to screen test, yes, which is a very funny way to put it. Exactly. So she's like, all right, we're talking. She's cool. She looks like the same as pictures. And she's like, all right, so my friend is staying in a van and I'm staying with my friend in the van. And then, yes, I go, let me see this van. turns it around. It's like a big ass like Astro van, has a queen bed in there. It's kind of nice. I'm like, okay, cool. A little fucking weird, but fine. And then her friend's like getting changed, and I didn't see anything. I didn't see like, but I'm like, oh, she has a stripper-esque body. I'm like, all right, everyone's a stripper here. I don't understand. And then she goes, let me hit you back in 20 minutes. Hit you back in 20 minutes. And then she and her friend are walking on the street, and she goes, okay, so do you have a car? And immediately I go, what?
So they came over?
No, I'm not done. No, she's FaceTiming me as they're walking on the street. And then she goes, do you have a car? And I go, yeah. She goes, okay, well, my friend needs to go to North Hollywood to meet up with this guy. So can you meet us in Hollywood? And then before we go to the bar, can you drive my friend to North Hollywood? And I immediately go, no. Yeah. She goes, well, that's a little rude. I go, no, it's not rude. It's pretty rude to FaceTime me in front of your friend to put me in a situation where like you're sort of forcing me to say yes. Right. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. She goes, okay, well, I'll text you later, whatever. And we like sort of have a text fight. I never met this girl in my life. We're having a text fight about how I was rude or whatever. So and then I like went to sleep at like 12. She hit me up at like 2 a.m. She's like, are you still awake? I didn't hit her back. Whatever. The point is, was I an asshole?
No, I don't think so.
Right?
You'd have to be a real simp to give into that.
That's what I'm saying. That I'm like, I'm not like, no bitch made dude that's gonna drive your friend.
If you do that, that's like opening the doors because you're pretty much whatever you need.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just a weird like I'm talking to you.
That's what
your
I said
friend
to her.
is a separate life. That's a separate entity.
Yes.
You know.
That's what I said to her. I was like, listen, I wanted to see you. I didn't want to drive 30 minutes out of the way because from where she was to North Hollywood and back is 30 minutes out of the way.
Well, also, if she was in North Hollywood, she's like, "Can you pick me up to go to a bar?" That would be different because it's you and her.
Yes.
Bringing somebody else in, or if she was like, "Can you drop me off to North Hollywood later?"
Different. Because I'm linked with you. Now I got to drive your friend somewhere. Good.
That's kind of weird. Also, man, I mean. Yeah, it's just an interesting situation.
You know, y'all live in a van. I think I'm good.
Also,
okay,
drive the van to North Hollywood.
Yes, but I think when you got a van, I think you gotta. If you find a good spot, you can't leave.
Post up.
Yeah, you
find that
leave.
street cleaning once a week on Wednesdays.
Yes,
you post up.
Oof. Yeah. But yeah, she tried to make me feel bad, and I got off text, and I was like, "Am I an asshole?" I was like, no, I'm not.
No. She just met you and she's already like putting you in weird positions.
Yeah, asking me favors. I'm like, we haven't even.
That would never cross my mind if the homie was like, yo, you going on a date tonight? See if they'll drop me off.
Yes. That's a good way to put it. I would never think that.
Think if a girl's coming over right now and I'm in the back like, yo, can she drop me off in North Hollywood?
Crazy. And the fact that me and that girl, we never even met. We exchanged some Bumble messages and then we FaceTimed twice. We never even met.
You know what's funny is if you show me what she looks like. And she's banging?
Yeah.
All motives out the window. I'm like, really why didn't you drive it?
Really?
Depends.
She's pretty bad. I'm not.
How lonely were you?
But
it's a. You know what? You're not wrong for saying no. It's just a weird position to be put in. But there are a lot of dudes that be like, of course, my queen.
That's the thing. But I think that's an attribute, but it's also a fault of mine because I'm hypersensitive to that. I'm hypersensitive to the guys who are like, oh, anything you want because you're hot. I never want to be that dude. So I think I'm over. I push the pendulum way over. That's why I'm asking for like a fresh perspective because I was like, maybe I'm being like over, like I overcorrected because I'm not driving a friend. Because I never want to be that bitch dude that's like, oh my god.
She's probably had dudes like that in the past that would do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, dudes like that all the time.
That's why she asked me.
But you ever seen something like? It was have more in like high school or college, but there'd be a dude so deep in the friend zone he doesn't even know. Oof. It's just like 6 girls and him. He's like, I'm just driving the girls around tonight. Well, you're like,
yeah, you're like, you just bedazzled Jennifer's jacket with her on Valentine's Day. You're a friend. Mm. All right, good. So I'm not an asshole, or I'm not a little bitch. Gabriel.
Yeah, let's get into some sock talk.
Sock talk, baby.
All right, this comes
sock talk, baby.
This comes from Derek Hartleap, who says...
Hartleap?
Hartleap. What's the most desperate you've been to get laid?
If you would have picked that girl up last night.
That would have been very desperate.
Yeah.
That would have been very desperate. I'll tell you a thing that I did that is a bitch made move, but I was like, we connected and she was really hot. I had a show in Irvine, which is, let's just say an hour. Or longer, hour and a half?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, so an hour and a half. from where I live, right? And we met at the show, and she was like, "Yeah, I live by myself, and I want to hang out. Like, come over to my place, right?" But the dude who opened for me was still there, and I was his ride. So I was like, I'm with my buddy, and she's like, well, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't really want like your friend to be over as well. I was like, okay. And then I turn to my friend, I go, all right, I'm gonna drive you back to LA, and then I'm gonna drive back to Irvine. And I was driving 97 miles an hour to drop him off. And listen to this shit. I drove back to Irvine. I was like halfway there. And then she texts me and she goes, listen, it's kind of like too late. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. But I was like, who? Huh?
My car radiator's about to fucking blow, lady.
Dude, I spent $60 in gas. That was the moment where I was like, wow, this is pretty desperate.
Yeah.
Like, from her perspective, she's like, this motherfucker drove an hour and a half to the show. He's going to drive his opener an hour and a half back, and then an hour and a half to my place. That's like what is that?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That was a moment where I was like, that's
wild.
fucking desperate, bro.
Yeah, I don't really know if I have anything like that. Mine was similar to that, but it was just Long Beach, which is,
yeah,
you know.
But once you get that shit in your head, you're like, oh, I need to accomplish this, and your balls are full. Those full balls decisions, horrible. That's why that Cat Williams idea or Cat Williams joke, he goes, you meet a girl at a bar, cool, go into the bathroom, jerk off, and then go talk to that girl and see if you talk to her the same way. And if you do, then you're in.
Yeah.
If you don't, when you're empty, that's real life. That's why you never swipe on Bumble or Tinder or any of them fucking sites.
Full nut.
When you're jerking off. That's my fault. I do that all the time. I'll swipe as I'm jerking off. Dude, I'm swiping on fucking everyone. I'm like,
it's like, get that nut off. You're like, did I just swipe on a fucking octopus? Not fuck.
Oh, dude, all those hands?
Come on now.
Oh my God. You go one hand. Oh, that sucks.
Sounds like somebody making some Orville Bell Redenbacher. How the fuck do you say that?
Orville Redenbacher.
I don't know.
Can you imagine a name Orville?
Imagine getting piped by Orville.
Dude, how much money?
Free bag of popcorn, baby.
Oh, dude, free popcorn your whole life?
I've really done too much desperate shit like that. Probably just, I don't know.
I stayed up to
some shit where like she's out with her friends and it's like, oh, come meet up with us. Like,
yeah,
like the Malibu situation, they're like that to an extent. Where
did you have to drive to Malibu, or were you?
I was coming back from Malibu. It was on the way.
Okay,
it was on the way, but still like,
yeah,
drinking.
You didn't need it. Yeah, I was in Jamaica once and I stayed up to like about 7 a.m. to hook up with this girl. We were like talking on the beach and we just kept talking.
Yeah.
The conversation wasn't bad, but then you stay up till 7 a.m. and then she's like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go back to my hotel, and you're like, ooh, what? No. At least let me see your feet, bitch. Nothing.
Let me see a pinky toe. Goddamn it.
Goddamn.
Yeah, just situations where like you go to hang out with her and her friends. You don't know anybody. And
that's
like,
the worst, dude.
You're trying to get in on inside jokes. You're like, pajamas are crazy. Like, what? No, they're not. All right.
Juggling Oreos, weird.
Yeah.
I don't like groups, dude. I'll tell people. Like if she's like, come over with my friends, like, listen, I'm weird in groups, man. I'd rather, especially the first hangout. The first hangout, you can't hang out in a group.
Well, it's weird because
the power dynamics all fucked.
Yeah, because that group's like, man, who's this dude? And then the girl's like, he's really great. He's cool. Where'd you guys meet? Bumble. And the crowd.
And then like, that's it.
Yeah. And then you got to walk up in there and you feel like you're performing the whole night.
Of course.
Drug bombed. You're like, oh, God. And they know you're a comedian. They're like, you're a comedian?
Ugh.
So what do you? Yeah.
How do you so get paid for ha-has? You're like, yes, you get paid for ha-has, dude. I don't fucking know.
Fucking drink tickets now. Leave me alone.
Well, Gabriel,
where are we at? I gotta pee.
Yeah, let's do a secret song.
Secret lovers. Oh, that's what we are. What is that from?
Secret lovers.
What is that? That's from something. Secret love.
It's from American Pie. I don't know. It's the first movie that came to my brain.
I thought it was a commercial. Anyways.
Go ahead.
All right, this comes from an anonymous listener who says, I grew up super religious and wasn't allowed to even watch kissing scenes on TV.
Damn. Not even my YouTube videos?
Not even Michael's YouTube videos.
Fuck. Hilarious. Google it.
Up until the night I lost my virginity, I thought sex was just naked hugging.
That's not that wrong.
Dude,
sex is naked hugging.
I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I used to think my best friend growing up at the time was older than me, and he talked about how he jerked off, and I was like mind blown. I was like, what, bro? Like stuff comes out, like who the hell?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I just remember him going, you probably don't even know how sex works. And I was like, as a kid, you get defensive. Yeah, I do. And he goes, well, how long are you supposed to do it for? And I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know that there was an amount of time.
Please.
I thought it was a certain amount of time you had to do it. Yeah. And I was just like an hour? I thought you just charge up with Tesla. You just put it in and then just dock essentially. I thought you just did that for like a certain amount of time. So I was like an hour, and then he laughed. So I was like, 24 hours? Which is a hilarious jump to go from 1 hour to 24 hours. I didn't know that it was like you just did it until you finished, and that's where it happened. I just thought that like sex was just a thing where you just be like and just charge up and beep, 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 beep. I just thought you charge up.
Yo, do you remember that story I had with that girl that like she didn't want me to pump? She just wanted me to leave my dick in there?
No.
Yes. Dude.
When?
Gabriel, you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there was a girl. That
yeah.
She just let me like leave it in there. So that's essentially, so you're not totally wrong.
But
sometimes.
To this point,
yeah.
I don't know who wrote it in, guy or girl. But yeah, I mean, because the health books will be like penis, vagina. They never put the peanut butter and jelly together.
They can't. That's porn. You know what I mean? They can't hand a kid a Playboy.
Well, what if they're headless?
That's different. And also they're cartoons. That's different.
Dude, I remember one of the first things I ever rubbed one out to was like some health book that I found, dude. It was like
a health book?
It was like an animated thing. It was like this is the body of a girl with boobs, and and it was like showed like it was definitely meant for girls, but I like found it and I was like, hold up.
Hold it,
like, what the hell? This is an animated Playboy, huh?
Shit, I don't even have a bookmark. I use my dick.
Dick bookmark. That might be the new title. We got two good ones here.
Okay.
But to this guy's point, you don't really know. And if you're super religious or Christian, like, yeah, naked hugging. Why not?
Naked hugging is not, I don't think that's wrong.
It's naked hugging.
You hug sometimes. Like when you're embracing. Naked hugging.
A little bit movement, but yeah.
Oh, but he's saying like straight up, you're naked and you hug. And that's it. How long do you hug? 24 hours?
I would last.
I would go mad long.
I'll probably put in like, 17 minutes?
Did I ever tell the story about I put on a condom that had the fucking numbing shit on it?
Nah.
You know, I never said that.
The one of the fire ass joints?
No. It's a goddamn condom that you put on and it has like numbing shit in it so you last longer. Like that's the point of the condom. Mm-hmm. So I didn't tell my girl. This was in college. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I didn't tell her. And I put the condom on, and I was drunk, and I fucked a little bit. And you can't, condom, you can't feel anything. Oh. This one you can't feel shit because it literally numbs your dick. So I was going, and I was like, all right, this sucks. And I just like took the condom off, and I fucking forgot that it was like numbing shit on my dick. And then she sucked my dick for 2 minutes, and then she picked her face up, and she's like, I can't feel my mouth.
Michael!
I can't feel my face, Michael.
And you guys are already drunk, so the neighbors are just like, these guys have a drinking problem.
Oh, I know, dude. I just remember her face. She picked her face up and looked at me like, Michael.
So one side is running down. Forrest Whitaker looking ass. You're fucking, Michael!
Am I two-faced right now?
Neighbors are just like, they'll figure it out. What a great way to end this episode. I like this episode.
This was a fun-ass episode,
It was good. Hey, check me out. March 4th, Atlanta, Playhouse Variety Theater. And then March 5th through 7th, OKC, baby. Bloomington, Blooming Onion, Bloomhouse, Oklahoma, Bloomington.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City.
Yes. Ooh, OKC?
OKC?
You might be,
OKC. That's a fun word to say, OKC. What letters? So.
Letters. They're letters. I am in the midst of locking down a couple dates, so I will have the dates out next episode, baby. But yo, guys, man, it's been a fun ass episode. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe to iTunes and rate and review us. Holy shit, it really helps us out. We love y'all. Peace.
And one last thing.
Oh, give it to me.
Squeak.